What up YouTube, it's Kiki Ko and I'm back at it with another video. If you're new to my channel, hey boo. For today's video, I am gonna do a little get ready with me. I am gonna go out on a date with one of my friends and I'm gonna just talk my talk, you feel me? So like I already have my outfit on and I did my hair off camera. For today's video, I'm gonna be spilling some tea on that day I caught somebody that I was talking to with a hickey. And I'm gonna also talk about why it's okay to date multiple boys or multiple girls at the same time and in what way. So yeah, stay tuned for that. So for today's look, I'm not gonna do too much. I haven't been doing much with my makeup recently because it's honestly too hot. Like the weather's been 90, high 80s, you know, and it's just like I don't need it, so I don't do it, you know. But if it was like nighttime right now, I would have done it. It's still daytime and I know it's gonna be hot as hell when I go outside, so I'm not even gonna do that right now. The sun is still gonna be beaming probably because it's like right now it's 7. The sun goes down like at 7:30, so we're not dealing with that. So I'm gonna just do what I do, something light, not too heavy for today, you feel me? But I'm gonna add a little bit more than I would on the regular, you know. So I always make sure that I moisturize my face with a moisturizer that has sunscreen. Very important. So I've been using this Banana Bright eye cream for my eyes, so it won't like get wrinkles or anything after I apply my concealer. I just put it under my eyes like so, and then I just like rub it. I went into Sephora trying to look for something so that my eye bags won't show like as much naturally. I wanted something like, you know, I put a cream, I have less eye bags without wearing concealer. That's what I want, you know. But I don't think that is a thing for real. They told me one of the workers, she was like, oh, like I recommend masks more than creams because creams don't really work for that. They just work for wrinkles and stuff. So I was like, whatever. I still want to take care of my under eyes, so I'm gonna get it, and I got it. So let's get right into the story time. Let's not chat too much today. So this boy, I had met him in a party, and like we took the cab together with him and some other people that I was cool with, and you know, we was kissing and stuff in the cab or whatever. I think they dared us to kiss. Like, they was like, oh, y'all should kiss. And we just did it. Like, it was like, you know, like just for fun. Like, whatever. You know? So we did it, whatever. And then after that, like, I guess he started feeling me or whatever. So, like, he asked the person that he knew that knew me, like, oh, like, what's her Snap or what's her Instagram, whatever. So, you know, then we started texting and stuff. Like, that's how like it all started, it all begun. So we was like texting or whatever, and he like seemed very, very, very interested. Like, and we had like linked a couple times like outside or whatever, and he would be all up on me and stuff, you know. Like, he seemed very interested. This boy, he had just gotten out of a relationship. I didn't know this. And he like told me, he vented to me, he told me that the girl had cheated on him with somebody that he with somebody that he knew, he was cool with. They went to the same school together. So like I knew what I was getting myself into, but at the same time I was like, okay, this girl cheated on him and she admitted it to him herself. So like I know he's not dumb enough. I don't think he's that dumb enough to like, you know, go back to somebody that cheated. Like, you don't need no evidence because she told you herself, you know. So whatever, one day I had told him to pull up, whatever, and he pulled up, and like we was just, you know, walking around. It was nighttime. So like, oh wait, backtrack. Before he pulled up to my block, that day we were supposed to link. We were supposed to link after I came out of school. So like, he lived like 2 stops away from me. So he was like, oh, get off at this stop and I'm gonna go get you, whatever. So I got off at the stop, like I left the train station and all. And he wasn't answering me. Like, I don't remember if it was delivery or not. I'm not gonna say nothing because I don't remember. So he wasn't answering, and I'm like, what the hell? I didn't wait more than 5 minutes. That's my cue. Like, I'm gonna wait for you for 5 minutes. If you do not answer in 5 minutes, I do not care who you are. I am leaving. I'm not gonna wait more than 5 minutes, because if you are expecting somebody, if you have plans with somebody, you should always be on your phone to make sure, like, you know what I'm saying, unless it's a real emergency. You feel me? Like somebody died or something, so you can't be on your phone at the moment. Like, it gotta be that crazy. Or if it's not that, then you funny and you me dejaste plantar. That's what it is. So more than 5 minutes, I hopped back on the train back to my stop, and I went home. And then he hit me up like a few hours later, like, oh, I fell asleep. Mind you, we was texting while we was on the train. So you telling me you're expecting somebody and you're gonna fall asleep in the matter of 10 minutes when you, I don't care how tired you are, nobody is gonna, yo, that is BS. Like, it's so BS. Like, I did not believe it at all, but I was like, whatever, because I didn't really care much. So I was just like, whatever, like whatever, like whatever. I just wanted to know what was the real tea. So like, he wanted to link me still when he woke up in the night. So I was like, let me find out what's tea in person. So like, I told him to pull up to my block or whatever, and he pulled up. Keep in mind that it's nighttime at this time. So he was like in his bag about something, I don't know, and like we was just walking whatever, and I peeped that he started tearing up, and I'm like, yo, what's wrong? And he's like, oh, nothing. And I knew though that he was tearing up because of his ex. I knew that he was like still in his bag over this girl. Like, he had just got the news that she cheated on him. He had just got the news. Like, they had broken up before, supposedly, and then she had like confronted him about it, like, you know, or whatever. So I knew that he was like sad about that, but like he was really tearing in person while he was with me about this. And I'm just like, what a pathetic ass. I don't know who was more pathetic, me or him. At this point, I didn't know. I'm not really a confronting type of person, so I wasn't like all up on him. I was like, oh my god, talk to me, it was wrong, like, please. I don't think I will ever do that, because it's like, I don't know how to do that, but like, so yeah, I was just like, I just like let him be, whatever. So we kept walking or whatever, and I noticed something right there. You feel me? I noticed something right there. Something right there. And I'm like, is that a hickey? Like, we laugh like, yo, is that a hickey? Like, yo, you really, like, yo, bro, last time I seen you, you did not have this. Now today you have this, and you telling me you was sleeping. You telling me you was sleeping. You telling me you was sleeping? Come on. He's like, oh, what was his excuse? His excuse was something like, oh, he had an allergic reaction to something. Some BS. And like, I don't care how young I am, but like, yo, you cannot play me. I was not dumb enough to believe that. Like, yo, the hickey was so clear. It was like you could tell it was the same day. So I'm like, LOL, like, you trying to play me? That's funny. So at this point, like, I knew it was a hickey. Even though he lied about it, I didn't make a scene about it because I didn't really care much. So in my head, I'm like, oh, he must have like did something with another girl to get back at his ex. Like, he probably thought that like, oh, I wouldn't do something with him, so like he went with another girl, like just a random girl, and like did something with her, whatever it was, and like, you know, like either to get over the girl or like to get back at her, one or the other. And then a few days pass, and I literally see this man like chilling with his ex, like, you know, like literally chilling in her crib and stuff. And I knew because his friend would send me snaps of them together in the girl's crib, like hilariously, and I would be like, yo, that's mad funny, like and he would like still deny it, like, I do not mess with her, like, I'm just here because of him, they're friends, like, girl. So whatever, like, he really tried to deny the point that he was like not messing with this girl. Like, clearly the hickey came from the same person that cheated on him with the same person that he knew from school. clearly it came from her. Like, it couldn't have been anybody else, because clearly they were still messing with each other no matter what, you know. And I know that they were still messing with each other because he had ended up in the hospital a couple of days after or something like that. And like, I went to see him, and she like came and she got mad. I didn't get to see her because he was like he had kicked her out. Like, he had told people like, oh, I don't want her here. Like, he kicked her out. So, you know, like, I didn't see her. But apparently she was talking hella crazy, you feel me? But, you know, it's whatever. Like, I don't care about anybody talking. So I was like, girl. So that happened. So that's how I knew, like, she was still in the picture, like, clearly. And I just put two and two together afterwards, and I was like, I know you still mess with this girl. And then after that, this is the best part. Guess who spotted holding hands with somebody that's not me in the streets? The one and only, the boy that I was talking to or texting, whatever it was. I forgot, honestly. We texted for like a week. But whatever. It was a funny story though. So yeah, he was caught holding hands with shorty, like same shorty. So that's how I put two and two together, and I came up with 50, and the hickey was from her, and that's on period. He tried to deny it, but like, I didn't fall for it. Couldn't keep it real even after like I told him, like, I know, bro. Even after like he knew that I knew, he still couldn't keep it real. And me, honesty is like everything to me. So it's like, girl, you know I know, so like, you gonna act dumb, all right, bye, I'm not dealing with you. So I literally cut him off. And you know, to this day he's still in my inbox, and like, that's on that. Like, he never got the punani because he didn't deserve it, period. Yo, I am so dark from going to the beach so much that my concealer that is dark for me is actually too light for me, if you get what I'm saying. Like, so now I'm going to the topic on why it's okay to date multiple people at the same time, as long as you keep it real about it, you know. It's okay because we're too young, so we don't even really know what we wrong completely. So it's just like, you can't expect to be happy with somebody in a relationship, like, if you rush into it. You should allow yourself. I always said this, like, there's been times where I'll be in a relationship and I would be like, yo, bro, I want you to go talk to other girls because I feel like I'm not what you want. I just noticed that they wasn't treating me like I was the one, so I'll be like, yo, go talk to the girls, and then if I'm really the one, then you're gonna come back to me. You know what I'm saying? And they wouldn't be with it, but like, that's just because they're not mature enough to understand what I was saying, you know. If you feel like they're not treating you like you're the one, the only girl in this world, it's because they haven't weighed their options enough. In a boy's mind, they're thinking like, yo, I don't know if I could have better. They're not gonna say it, but like, I just go into people's mind. So this is what y'all probably like, yo, you don't even know what you talking about, like, you're not a nigga, so like, how would you know? No, like, I read people, and I just know, like, I know boys like be like, yo, I feel like I could have better, so like, I don't know if I'm gonna give her my all. I don't know if I'm gonna dig in too deep. You know what I'm saying? Boys have standards, and just like us girls, that we want this and we want that in a man, boys do too. It don't matter how pretty you are. It don't matter. If you don't reach up to that boy's standards, to everything he wants in a woman, he's never gonna treat you like you're the one and only. I feel like people say that like, you will never find the perfect one or whatever, and I'm okay with that, like, as long as I'm happy. But I was never happy with nobody I was talking to. I was never happy. So like, I just feel like I can't, you know, just like focus on one person right now. Well, honestly, right now I'm not really focusing on anybody, because it's like, nobody deserves me to focus on them at this moment. I've actually tried to focus on a few people recently, and like, they treated me like an option. So like I never really like dig into it and like actually like gave them the opportunity to even come across me, you know. So right now, like, I've been really chilling. I don't talk to nobody, like, and I've been living my best life. It's honestly better like that until I find somebody that is on the same mentality as me, that understands what I'm talking about right now. So you can understand that what I'm talking about right now, we're not gonna be able to talk, and we're not gonna be able to communicate. We're not gonna be able to like work, not even at a talking stage level. But not everybody's gonna understand that. I'm not gonna dig too deep into it because it's not for everybody to understand. This is something that you get called the whole for, but don't ever think, if you're single, don't ever think you need to stick to that person. And I'm not talking about you gotta go and have sex with multiple people. That is not the case. I'm talking about go out and date different people, boy or girl, whatever you are. Go out and experience and know what you want before you get into a relationship, because when you get into a relationship, if it's not what you want, you're not gonna treat them like it's what you want. You're not gonna treat them like they the one, because you didn't weigh your options when you had the chance to. So when you have the chance to, weigh your options. That's the only advice I can give anybody right now. Weigh your motherfucking options. Right now I'm not weighing nothing because nobody deserves it, but I hope you guys can find people that deserve it. By the way, don't get it confused. If you are in a relationship, it's not the same as dating. Dating is you going out and getting to know people. That's dating. Yeah, you obviously date the people you're in a relationship with, but that's not what I mean. I'm talking about dating when you're just getting to know people. You start going out with them. You start getting to... It's okay to get to know multiple people at the same time. You know, I mean, I'm not talking about the same day, tampoco, but like today and then the next week with somebody else. Because how about you didn't like yesterday's? You gotta like tomorrow's. You got what I'm saying? If you don't get it, then good luck to you. But let's put some highlighter on. Okay, so should I blush today? Yes, because I want to blush. Like, yes, bitch. You are pinky dinky. And on that note, I'm taking my Urban Decay all-nighter setting spray and taking it all around the world. That is on that. That is it for this look and for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and share. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that bell notification button so you won't miss another one.